Hey guys, good morning, Panda here. It's just a short community update. As you may have recently found out, Warwick PIMO has been ousted from Bethel. He was discovered and kicked out, and I reached out to him to see how he was doing, and he was able to give me more information on his situation, a few more details, which he allowed me to share. He asked me not to share direct screenshots of the email, so all this information that I will give you, take it with a grain of salt, but hopefully you can confirm it later on as he speaks to us again in some other format. So if you don't know, Warwick PIMO he was a whistleblower basically, staying in Bethel, and he was behind the release of these two videos that I covered, Anthony Moore's talk in Gilead and this atrocious training Gilead video about higher education. So yeah, he was behind these leaks, but Watchtower was able to track him down and they kicked him out of Bethel, disfellowshipped him, and it was just a very sad situation. But here's a bit more info on what happened. So Warwick PIMO is not originally from the United States. He's actually from a Portuguese speaking African country. And it's still unclear if he's still in America at the moment. Is he living here? Is he back in his home country? I'm not sure. He can't reveal too many details, but he's just at this moment trying to adjust to his new life outside Bethel. And as you can imagine, that can be very difficult because Bethel was, well, his whole life, and now he has been stripped from it. I'm sure he knew the dangers of being a whistleblower in the heart of headquarters, but I'm sure it's still very difficult to face the consequences, and I'm really sad that he got caught this early. It means that Watchtower was really panicking after he leaked those things. And what he shared with me is that the two final leaks he did, a college video and the leak of Mark Sanderson auditing the Philippines branch, I didn't post about that last one in my channel, but you can still find it. I'll provide a link for you below if you want to listen to it. But when they cornered him in his judicial committee, Warwick PIMO said that Watchtower admitted that, hey, these two videos will be damaging to the organization. It's not gonna be easy to clean up that mess, because yeah, I do see why Watchtower would panic after the release of the college video, because the Anthony Moore's video was bad, but you could always say like, well, he's no longer a governing body member, who cares? But I mean, that college video was so atrocious that I kid you not, like more than 30 people commented on that video when I released it. Hey, this has to be fake. There's no way this is real. This has to be a skit. This has to be made by apostates. I mean, both JW apologists and ex-JWs commented that, like, there's no way this is real. I mean, that's how bad this video was. And it really paints the organization as anti-education, which is, I'm sure that's an image they don't want to have. But yeah, the leak was legit, and it's just as atrocious as you saw. And the other audio with Mark Sanderson in the Philippines was also really damaging, because it showed that, hey, there's problems in the branches all around the world, and it was involving some financial scam in the Philippines. I guess some brothers were taking junk to recycle and making money on the side from that, which I'm sure it's not a big deal. I mean, it happens all the time in the real world, but to Mark Sanderson, that was like stealing from Jehovah, stealing Jehovah's trash can or something. So yeah, that's why he was auditing the place. And as we saw from a few other posts from this Bethelite called Botlight Manila, it seems that the Philippines branch has been affected by a few scandals over the years, and including the deletion of a lot of overseers in the branch after Mark Sanderson visited, and also a massive cryptocurrency scam. So keep your eyes out for any more news from the Philippines, because there's seems to be a lot of bad stuff going down in that branch. So anyways, those two videos, very damaging. Warwick PIMO is still unsure how Watchtower was able to track down his information exactly, because it seems that once they were able to track down his phone number and emails, Watchtower cornered him and they pretty much coerced them or forced them to delete all the videos from his YouTube channel. And then I guess PIMO was pressured to give away his access to the channel through a two-factor verification. And then Watchtower just deleted the channel altogether, and now there's no way to recover it. So that channel, the Warwick PIMO channel, is completely gone. And they also logged into his Reddit account to make sure there wasn't any more leaked material hidden in Reddit or ready to be posted. And it seems there was none. So in terms of leaked material, I guess this was everything that Warwick PIMO was able to give us. Just like 3 videos and a few more pieces of information. Which, I mean, man, just imagine the kinds of things he would have leaked if he wasn't caught so early. I mean, it's really sad, both for the potential leaks and for his own situation as well. But I'm sure this is not gonna be the last time. There's another whistleblower at Bethel, as we saw on Reddit a few months ago. Bethel is on panic mode. There's quite a few PIMOs there apparently, and I'm sure another person will find a way to leak more stuff to us. I'm sure this is not gonna be the end of it. There has been whistleblowers at Bethel since the days of Barbara Anderson, Raymond France. So yeah, this is just a pause in the leaks, but I'm sure they'll keep coming because, hey, you know, people are waking up all over the world, and people are waking up in Bethel too. And man, if they have access to all this stuff, go ahead, release it, or contact more activists so they can help you through the process. So Warwick PIMO wanted me to share 2 things basically. A word of warning to all potential whistleblowers, because Watchtower is really upping their game in terms of tracking down people. It seems that they have been asking for more lawyers in the congregations to help at Bethel, and Warwick PIMO thinks that these are being used to track potential PIMOs, and he wanted to confirm that yes, Watchtower does have eyes on Reddit and YouTube. I mean, it's ironic because they constantly warn their followers to not look at any apostate material, but they have brothers in headquarters, you know, monitoring the XJW community. And wow, I mean, we already knew of this, but it's good to hear it confirmed by someone else, you know. Watchtower is on panic mode. Bethel, the house of God, has become a place of whistleblowers basically. Who knows how many PIMOs there are in Bethel right now who can't leave because they haven't built a life outside of Bethel, and they just can't, you know, drop out from one day to another. So yeah, hey Watchtower, you are in a really bad position, I would say. So yeah guys, that's the info I was able to share with you guys. I mean, I know it's not anything outstanding or any new revelations, but it at least tells us that these leaks really got to Watchtower, and yeah, they are really bad, and they make Watchtower look really, really bad, which, hey, this is a shitstorm of their own making. They're the ones making the videos. It just happened to be someone else who leaked them. It's all their fault for being such an abusive cult. So Warwick PIMO, if you're listening to this, I hope your situation improves. And guys, if you want to help him financially, I'll provide the link below so you can help him on PayPal, I believe. Of course, take everything I said with a grain of salt. I'm only relaying the information he gave me. Sadly, I can't share the screenshots with you, but hopefully everything I said will be confirmed later on. And I know that we don't know the guy personally, you know, he hasn't shown his face around here, but from what he leaked and what he was able to predict about certain governing body updates, yeah, I think Warwick PIMO was legit after all. And I wish him the best, because I know it's going to be really difficult transiting out of Bethel, being kicked out so suddenly. And of course, he's been disfellowshipped, so that has to be even way harder, being disfellowshipped from Bethel out into the streets. So yeah guys, that's all for today. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday.